Good morning, my family. I know it's actually early. What time is it? It's about 3 a.m. And so it's kind of dark. So I popped on that top light just to get enough light to see that it's me. But I want to talk about opposition. You know, opposition has been given this negative link or whatever. But I don't think, some of us, including myself at the beginning, really understand the definition between opposition and an enemy. We throw opposition around so loosely as if it's always something outside of us. One big part of opposition comes from within at times. At least that was with me. Opposition is really anything that's coming that's just not so much of in alignment with you. Anything that's not just for in complete agreement with where you're going, what you're doing, what you want, your desires, etc., right? Let me give you an example. And one of our biggest oppositions in life, and one of our biggest oppositions just in general, starts with our mind. Because even if you want to think about the enemy standpoint, even some of us, yes, although we have them, some of them are self-created, because that is what we have put in our mind, and that is what we begin to think. Do you understand? So we're going to go back to opposition. For so long in life, for years and years, everything that I desired and everything that I wanted was there, but I was my own opposition. Understand that? How was my own opposition? Doubt and fear. They were huge. And me putting things in my mind like, oh, well, this and this and this, basically creating, a harder life for me, because that is what I was continuing to draw in. So because of my mindset at that time, I was thinking certain things, and I was eating certain things which increased the negative thoughts, because I was not able to be focused. Understand? So when we think about opposition isn't always bad. Girl, what you mean at 3-something in the morning? Opposition ain't always bad. Just like I said, opposition isn't always bad. Sometimes whenever we realize that there is a current opposition up against us, it allows us to push harder. At least it did for me. When I actually accepted the fact that I wasn't as perfect as I thought, and that I was causing some of the things in my life that I didn't care for, I was able to, change it. I was able to work on my mind holistically, And so that opposition that I realized was there, I strive harder, not only then, but currently. And I acknowledge the fact that it's there and that it has been there, which gives me the ability to change it. Transmutation, how we look at things and how we take things and apply it to our life and change our life. Alchemy. So, I just wanted you guys to know, for those of you that did not know, opposition isn't always bad. And opposition isn't always external, I'm headed to work. But I was bathing in, opposition. What's opposition? Yeah. So before we start declaring opposition of any sort on the outside, take a look on the inside. And realize that sometimes we are we have opposing forces within. But through self-mastery and through healing and learning and applying, you could become one with self. And when you become one with self, all things work itself out the way it's supposed to, the way it's in alignment to do so. But guys, as always, all is well, as it will be. I'm at a red light now. I I am the leading boss lady. Until we see each other again, until you hear my voice, I have gratitude for everybody that's lending their ears and, trusting the words that are coming out of my mouth. All right, family. Enjoy this wonderful Wednesday. Pushing and breaking through anything that you feel is opposing you to become in alignment with your true self. Ashe.